Back at the bunker again, more grass cutting to do. I will not bore you this time by doing a time lapse or anything. I want to get that grass cut, so I'm going to do that. I have some wiring to do below ground, which I'm going to do. You can see the bubble has got worse, and you can see the water coming out. Look at that. Not good. So that will definitely need replaced soon because it's getting bigger. So I'm going to have to cut all the way around that and redo it, which is not going to be fun. I have this. This is a geocache. It's held on a couple of magnets. And what I will have to do is see the tabs. It's held on there with some magnets. So what I have here is a new one with new magnets, and it's a little bit more waterproof, or a lot more waterproof. So what I'm going to do is transfer everything from this into this, magnetize it on again. Any of you who have not heard of geocaching before, it's like a little sort of treasure hunt game. There's clues online and you follow them, and it leads you to places like this where you can come and learn a bit of history, or you can go for a walk in the woods somewhere and, you know, have a nice walk and then have a little bit of a treasure hunt as well. So I've had this here for about 10 years, so it's quite nice to keep looking after it. That's really annoying me. As you can see, that's where the other one used to be, so I'll have to cut that out and fix it. And then in the shed I have put the battery back in, and that's powering the lights, the wee light I have up there, and it's actually charging this as well. So I've got that in, and then that 50-watt panel is what's doing the work there. So that is all back up and running again. So yeah, I'll get all this grass cut, and then we will go below ground and sort out that little piece of wiring. So yeah, jump cut. Right, grass is all done. Looking much nicer, a lot less dandelions anyway. Yeah, this box is wrecked. It's water, rust and everything in it. So that is going in the bin, and the new one is done. And it is mounted on, and it's got magnets, so it'll hold on well. And then when people are getting that, then they can then read the sign, and they can read all of this, which is good. So I just have to go and get the generator now, because the battery, I don't have the right connection to connect it to the bunker. So I am going to get my generator from the van, get it hooked up, and then I'll go below and get this little piece of wiring done. All I want to do is, when I rewired the post about a year or so ago now, I got rid of my battery connection below ground. So the only thing I could do below ground was hook up via battery above ground or via the generator. So if I am staying here at night, which I have done in the past and I will do again, I want to have the facility of having a battery down below ground so that I can run the lights and stuff just in the middle of the night if I need to get up and go to the toilet or something. I do have a bit of light, so I'm just going to hook this up to the connection down below, and then that will allow me to hook a battery up and get light and stuff down there. So yeah, I'll run to the van, get the generator, and then get below ground. Another jump cut. Okay, I'm down. Generator is running. That's actually, it's not as bright as that in real life. I can barely see in real life. But I'll go in here, I'll turn on the RCD, which you'll see is up there, and that is just to stop you get an electrical shock or anything. And then I've turned on the light. There we go, we have power. So I'll turn on the big light. There we go. Oh, it smells lovely and fresh down here. Really good. No issues at all. No moisture up the FSM pipe, which is good. Yep, all good. And I usually keep that shut over the summer just to keep the humidity down. Right, the work I need to do is in here. So the way things are working at the moment is that is supplying, so the 240 volts from above ground is coming up into this socket here, this double socket. That is going to the radiator, and there's also another feed that runs along the floor, and that runs up to a plug up there. This is running to a 12 volt or 240 volt to 12 volt inverter. which is that there, and that is giving me then the power. Oh, okay, a bit more light here. Yeah, there you go. So that's the inverter there, black box. These two boxes here is what ran the WB 1400, and this was an MP3 player, and that was just a little module to sort of make it all joined together, and it used to run into here, and then up that there's a cable hidden in there. It ran up there to the WB 1400. With the new setup that I have, or that I'm going to have, I'll be able to run everything from the Surface. So all of this is redundant, but I'm leaving it here just in case. So the little Wagyu connectors here, electrician's friend, I'm going to use those to splice in the crocodile clips, and that will allow me then to bring a battery down here and run everything off a battery. So I've got my multimeter. I'm going to just make sure, double check all the connections, and then I'll get that fitted. So yeah, another jump cut, and I will get those done, and then I can test them to see that they're getting power okay. So back in a second. Okay, so I've done that little bit of wiring, and as you can see, I've got the multimeter connected up, and I'm getting 12.9 volts. So that is the voltage that's coming obviously from above ground, 240 volts from above ground, coming down, going into the inverter, and then coming out as 12 volt, so, or 13 volts. So as you can see there then, I'm getting 13 volts on the crocodile clips. So when I have this unplugged, these will not have any power. And then when I connect up the battery, I will have then 12 volt. So happy days. Right, okay, well that's excellent. That is all working now. So yeah, good. That is good. So I can bring a battery down here now. So what I might do is also put an isolator in so that 12 volt doesn't feed back into the inverter. I don't think it'll do any damage to it, but just to be on the safe side, I might put in a little switch of some description just to stop power feeding back into that. But everything else is great. We're looking good down here. All nice and dry. No issues in the 3 weeks, I think, since the last time I was here. So that's good. Obviously, I have a bit to do above ground. It's good not having to do anything below ground, but yeah, I have quite a few jobs to do above ground. I need to get some mortar, cement mortar, and get that repair done. Get it all waterproof. You see all my stickers are still here from last time. There's our cluster. So those are all good. All the lights are good. I took all the torches batteries out last time. Keep them. So yeah, everything is good down here. But yeah, that was just a very quick update with how the bunker is keeping. If anyone has any questions about the bunker, please ask away in the comments. If there's anything you'd like to see in future bunker videos, just let me know, because more than likely it is just going to be this sort of video, just sort of little vlog, just talking about what I've been doing. Hopefully the next major update with the bunker will be getting the carrier control point sort of interface box that allows me to hook it up to this on the Surface and run everything from the Surface exactly how it would have been originally. So I'm hopefully getting that in the next week, that box, and it'll be all finished and done and ready to go. So I'll come down to the bunker and try that out and let you all see what it's like. But it'll all come from the Surface. The telephone connection's in behind that sign there. Runs all the way along into there, and then I'll be able to do all the warnings from above ground, which will be pretty awesome. But listen, folks, thank you all very, very much for watching, and I'll see you all again next time. Bye-bye.